Alright, let's take a look at this new Bodycam. This thing's pretty cool. There's a lot of cool features for it. Got the little alligator clip that can clip on the back of your belt. In the video that I'm going to show you, I have it clipped right to my belt on the front, so it's not as obtrusive as opposed to clipping on your chest or on the front. But the controls of this thing is kind of kooky, if you will. You do have to go in the settings and kind of set some things, but to take this clip, it comes off, but if you when you get it, you can put it in and it just slides in there, and then when it clips on. And one of the negatives to this so far is it covers the screen, so I don't really like that. As I'm trying to use things, it kind of covers the screen, but you just simply push this little lever in here and it slides right off, so you can take it and work it and operate it. One of the other negatives, and we'll get into all the positives, it's really loud. So when I click this on, you hear how loud that is? That's super loud. And you can go into the settings and kind of set everything up as you go through the menu and everything. Now, to get to the menu, it's kind of kooky. What you do is you push the M button right here, and you're going to double click it. And then it pops up with a password here, and what you want to do is have what it comes defaults at is all 0. So then you hit OK, and then it allows us to go in the menu. Your M button and your play button are your up and down buttons, or left or right, as you go through this. So you can adjust this and change this to whatever you want. One of the things that I would recommend is leave your infrared on manual. As you can see in the video, I left it on auto, and every time I walked into a room that was semi-dark, it would automatically kick on the infrared, which then gave me a black and white picture. But the infrared is awesome comparative to using a GoPro in a dark area. It lights up everything, and it'd be great for a crawl space. It was awesome in the video I show you with the attic. So you can see all the settings here. And then when you get out of the settings, at the top is your power button. That's the button that you hit the back. It's more or less the back button. So you hit that, you go to the back button. If we hold the OK button down, it gives us a little laser. You can see the laser on there, so you can use that as a pointer. So if you're trying to show somebody something, hey, you can just flip this off, and you always have a laser on you, and then you simply hit hold the OK button down again, and the laser button goes. If you're using it as a photo, you want to take a photograph of something. So if we want to take a photograph, we simply hold the M button down, and it will zoom right in, and you can get a photograph of something, so like the roof or something along those lines, if you want to use this. I think this is an all-purpose camera where you can use this to take pictures, and you can use this as well as taking video. On the right side, you have access to the video. So you have the video, you have the camera, and then you have a microphone that you can record. Now, one of the cool features that I notice is if you're recording, you can hit record, and now it's recording. You see a blinking up here at the top left corner that it's actually recording. And if I want to look at something, I can simply hit the picture button, and it takes a picture while I'm recording. So I never have to turn off this recording. I can let it run. And by the way, when I went and did that recording that I made you, I ran it for, I want to say, probably two and a half hours straight, and I have yet to charge this, and you can see that we're still at full power here as far as the battery goes. So to stop the video, you simply click the video button down here, and now it has stopped, and we've collected that particular video. On the top, you have a light button. Now this button here functions for two different purposes. One, it's a light, and two, it does infrared. So if I switch to infrared, you can see how that turns the black and white, and it kicks on the infrared, and you can see the two little lights that kick on there. If I hold it down, it kicks on a flashlight. So now I have the infrared plus a flashlight. Simply click it, turns that off, and then hold it down, and it turns off the flashlight. So a couple of cool features. So you got a little flashlight. It's not going to be anything super bright. It's going to be something that might be perfect for, say, you know, underneath the kitchen sink or something along those lines, using it for something like that, it may work, but it's not going to be anything you're going to use in a crawl space or something like that. But this would be great in a crawl space because you can crawl with it, and then as you need it, and it seems pretty durable. I mean, I'm not sure we have battle tested it yet. All of the connections, so we have the USB connection here on the side, which that's how you connect to your computer, and then you have an HDMI output here that you can connect directly to a TV if you needed to, and if you wanted to, you could hook up a microphone to this, or a headset to this if you didn't want, if you wanted to listen to it. I don't know why you would do that, but your two mics here on the front, and it does pick up the audio pretty well. Let's go down and take a look at the infrared. And I'll show you how that kind of works. See how dark it is. It is super dark. I'm shooting this with the GoPro right now, and then we're going to switch. Let me turn on my camera here. So now we're recording. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to the actual camera. And I'm going to turn off the GoPro, and I'm going to turn on the night vision. This is in a pitch black dark room. The only thing I can see is the two dots from the radon boxes that we are calibrating over here on the side. But you can see pretty much everything in this room in a pitch black room. Let me turn off the night vision, and oops, there we go. Night vision's off. We are in a pitch black room. I'm gonna kind of walk here forward in the dark, and then I'm gonna turn it on, and you'll see, boom. Pretty awesome, right? I mean, it's just, you can see everything in this room pretty well. It's pretty impressive as far as the night vision goes. There it is with it off. We can see the buttons from the radon boxes, and then back on. Pretty cool. So there is a couple of the features from this little body cam that I think will be utilized pretty well. I think it'll work pretty well for you, and let me show you some of the footage now from it.
16. Should I text something like this to my builder?
I text to him now.
Right now?
Yeah, like night,
yeah.
I text to him right now and say, hey, we have active leaks. Say active leaks, water, you can see water.
Can you shine a light on that, Michael?
This one? Do like this, I'm like, okay, this isn't working, but
it might be. This camera sucks.
First thing, then I got this is broke, so they gotta replace it. See what they got going in there. Got to take the electric fan, go ahead and take it out, take the arc off, make sure all those wire parts. Yeah, most of the time I either do get it later on in the season, but most of the time before.
So let's just say I rest my truck in the fix, right?
Right.
Obviously, it's gonna rain.
He broke his trusses and his attic, so that's probably what's holding him up over there. And she's, so I'm actually coming, I think Tuesday, to do her, yeah. So but his is gonna take a little bit longer. I felt I had the whole street after a while. So, see what's going on in the garage.
See?
Yeah, it could just be some Yep. After years, it's going to continue to move a little bit, but after that, you
Yeah.
should be where you're at.
Okay,
But the
okay.
first 2 years, you're going to have the most significant.
Yeah, just make sure you keep the water away from the foundation.
The reason they don't do that is because they don't want it to come off so fast that it causes erosion.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So once you get in and it's established, you can turn it around. But that is